No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Hey guys, welcome back. So today we discuss Batwoman Season 2, Episode 1, What Happened to Kane? So, picking up where we left off in Season 1, former Batwoman Kane is missing and presumed dead, which throws a bit of a wrench in the familial revenge plans of her sister and arch-nemesis, Alice. Nevertheless, Alice devises a plot to steal some kryptonite from the Batcave using Tommy Elliot in Bruceface, who literally walks right up to the door and takes it, simply because Batwoman's friends are too distraught to notice something off about his character. Conveniently, Kate's plane crashes down in the river by the home/van of none other than Ryan Wilder. The audience is rushed through her entire backstory the moment she searches the wreckage for survivors and finds the Batsuit, which later she proceeds to fumble with in using its various gadgets. Through flashbacks and mind-numbing exposition, we learn that she's basically an orphan. Standard fare for superheroes. Her adopted mother was murdered by thugs, again, cookie cutter as it gets, but then it goes off the rails. Instead of using this as motivation to go on to do great things, she ends up framed for drugs, although it sounds like she wasn't exactly framed. She says the drugs weren't hers, which isn't the same as saying they weren't in her possession, and possession is still illegal, by the way. Now she can't get ahead in life because, well, she gives an entire monologue that can be summed up simply as the man. I would say I called it, but the reality is we all knew from the moment she was cast that this was probably going to be one of the worst iterations of the character ever. I'll say it for the umpteenth time, but race-swapping characters to black almost always results in this kind of aggressive caricaturing of those characters, almost as if it's some sort of inside Hollywood joke. It's not that I care about the race of the characters. I would love to get to a point where it really doesn't matter, but how they go about it and what they reduce these characters to is almost always inherently racist. At the same time, their creators and the studios are patting themselves on the back for being woke. It's downright sickening, but I digress. Ryan suits up and heads out on what we learn is her own personal mission to track down the people responsible for her mother's murder, which, as it happens, are connected back to Alice. Now, I don't have a problem with this in theory. Villains are responsible for causing all sorts of havoc across the city and probably did make quite a few orphans in the process. But the way the story is rushed makes the notion that new Batwoman and old Batwoman share the same enemy a bit contrived. The only thing remotely interesting about this is the lack of familial ties to get in the way of new Batwoman's thirst for vengeance. The episode ends with this basic level push and pull between Kate's friends and New Girl over whether she has what it takes to be a so-called hero. Of course she does, and here we are. So, all in all, there wasn't a whole lot about this episode to enjoy. Even the most favorable critics of the show are giving it below average rating, and I think they're being generous. Overall, the show is in free fall, and I doubt anything can save it. The writing is absolutely terrible. The dialogue is dull. The plot is uninteresting. It looks terrible. Batwoman is also a walking, talking stereotype, which I predicted, and all the other characters are just downright comical. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but entertaining it is not. But hey, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I just don't know if I can take much more of it. But these are my thoughts on the initial episode. See you guys later. Bye.